Hi, this is Gabriel Levanel, and today I'll be demonstrating my work on the Sprint 2 for our Unbound.exe for Scope Inc. You can see me opening up from the depot. This sprint, I was the one that worked on the the NPC systems, bug fixing, and working that in with our new inventory system as well. I spent a lot of my time working on getting the inventory system to work. So right now we have it where it will store data into it and be able to be used by multiple objects so that you are able to store a picture into a widget as well as the data of that said item and be able to use that for many different effects in the game. So right now we have a basic demonstration of it. The player, if you press tab, can open up the inventory panel. The gear panel is temporary. You can see that there are many slots for it, which I expect to be further able to be upgraded from upgrades in the game. But if you open up, you can see that you already start with one of an apple. Um, so you can press tab again to close it. Running around, we can also find a sword right here that you can pick up and add to your inventory. So if I press tab, you can see I have a sword in my inventory. Later on, I am hoping that I'm going to be able to um, make it so that their names pop up and things like that, working over the break. I also made it so that the mechanic I worked on last time, as well as the bug fixing I was already speaking of, the Quest NPC had a little bit of bug fixing and reorganization of his quests. You can see that it's at the top right now. And he also gives a reward at the end of it. So the default one set up because in the MVP level, I wanted it to be, a character getting a weapon for doing the quest. But the default one is set up to be another sword. So if we talk to him, he would say, oh, I thought you would die. Here's your reward. And then you open up and you see, oh, I have another sword. So if we go back to the main menu, we go back to level select, and we go MVP. If we go up to the NPC, we'll be able to talk to him. He'll give us a different quest this time to open up the door next to him. So we'll be able to run up here. Um, 1 second to avoid all these boulders. The main reason I wanted to add in an inventory system as well as update the NPC system is because I wanted to give the player some sort of demonstration on what they should be doing in the game because we didn't really have any sort of showing of that without the quest system. So you can see we open up the door, so our quest is completed. Let me get rid of this NPC or this enemy real quick. Alrighty. As you can see, we can talk to him again. Hello, adventurer. Thank you so much. Here is your reward, or sword, and he will give you a sword for going and finding a way to open up the inventory for him. So right now, whenever you stack a item that can be stacked, it will add one to it. So for instance, it will change the number on the apple from 1 to 2, or from the sword to 1 to 2. Right now, each item has its own specified stack value. So if you were to try to stack swords, you're not able to, but if you're trying to stack apples, you are, for instance. So right now it is in a very bare bones state, but it did take me the majority of a full day just learning how to work with widgets as I had not before, working specifically with the inventory widget, and trying to implement systems that we already had, like the item system, and work it into the level at some point to give a character a starting idea what they were supposed to do. So yeah, that is what I worked on for this sprint. So thank you very much and have a great rest of your night.